Hello, guys. Welcome back to Average Joe Rants, where we rant about anything and everything that we can get our hands on. So, you have to forgive me. I just woke up about an hour ago, and I'm still not used to being up so early in the morning. I'm getting used to it. I definitely feel a lot more energetic today than I have in the past. In the past, I've wanted to go back to bed for next 6 hours or so. So, yeah. I'm doing better on that. But I actually want to talk about. There's like a ton of shit I want to talk about, to be honest. But I feel like what I'm about to talk about today is both kind of unimportant and important, if that makes any sense. And it has to do with Hollywood. And this is something I wanted to talk about for a very long time. Never really got the chance to. I believe the Ziegler thing, which I am going to talk about today, was before I made the channel, but I am going to be talking about the problem that I perceive with Hollywood. So let's just get right into it. Movies are not movies anymore. The reason I say that is because when you went to a movie when you were a kid, regardless of when that was, it was simple. It was fun. You know, you saw something like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. You don't you expected Spider-Man to save people, to fight the Green Goblin. Simple. You know, as much as people, directors try to or writers try to inject like commentary in these movies, the concept is still the same. Superhero movie, you know, he does a bunch of heroic acts. Maybe there's an arc where he becomes like a little bit of a bad guy, but at the end of the day, he's still a hero. You know, mystery movie, somebody gets murdered or something happens, and somebody has to go figure it out. At the end of the movie, either they figure it out or the director's an asshole and leaves it open ended to interpretation. Horror, somebody gets killed, then there's like a series of killings, and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? The movies had simple concepts, but they were fun to watch. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Happy Father's Day. Probably should have started with that, but whatever. And they were simple to watch. They were fun to watch. They were you eat popcorn, candy. It's a great time. But at some point, the old directors of movies retired, and younger directors took their place. And unfortunately, these new directors don't really get what makes a movie a movie. At some point, we started getting political commentary. We started getting political, just everything, right? Feminist ideals in some of these movies, woke ideals, DEI ideals, stuff like that. And for a while, it wasn't that big of a deal because these were few and far between. You know, Black superhero, Black Panther, that was a great movie. The Tyler Perry movies, those had a lot of like commentaries about, black politics and race politics and all that shit. And it wasn't that big a deal. And then sometime in the 2020s, these started to become more and more frequent to the point where audiences weren't just ignoring it for the whole, right? Or saying something like, oh, that's just like one small part of the movie. No, it started to become bigger and bigger parts of the movie. To the point where today we have a black Captain America. We have a movie called The Sirens, where... Sorry, not Sirens, Birds of Prey. I had to go do something, by the way. That's why there's that pause in the video. Birds of Prey, with Harley Quinn and all that, which should have been awesome, but it wasn't, because all the fucking women acted like they were fucking invincible, and all the men like dumb idiots. And then we had like that Captain Marvel movie, which fucking failed. We had Ironheart TV show, which failed, and I'm counting that as a movie because fuck you. Okay, it's a 60-minute episodes. That's a movie. I don't care what anybody says. That's how long movies used to run, is at 60 minutes. So, by the way, TV shows should never go for 60 minutes because you're gonna get bored at a certain point. For me at least, that's the case. Anyway, getting a little off topic. So, yeah, at a certain point, we just started getting movies that weren't movies, but rather... Oh, for fuck. Sorry about that. Stop getting movies for the sake of getting, fun experiences, and these new directors started making them into vessels and mouthpieces for these left movements, right? More feminist ideals started being injected into these movies, more female characters. Men in these movies act like fucking idiots, which most men are actually pretty smart. I consider myself smart. That's a biased opinion. Take it as you will. But, yeah. And the thing is, it's culminating now in Supergirl, this new DC movie, the DC movie which is supposed to be, it's supposed to save that universe, right? The whatever the fuck verse. I don't even give a shit about these like universes. Like a lot of people are like, okay, well, you have to watch every fucking Marvel movie to get what's going on in the universe. Like, I don't care. If I want a plot synopsis of a movie that's like, the characters are in this movie from their movie, it's like I'll just look it up online and hey, I'm all caught up. I don't need to waste an hour and a half of my life to do that. And I get it. It's like some people are like, well, you're not really doing the universe justice. I don't care about doing the universe justice. I care about watching a movie. Okay? And by the way, if I had to waste fucking hours of my life watching a bunch of people in fucking costumes beat each other up, it's like, I don't mind spending an hour of my life doing that. I mind doing it hours on end. If that makes sense. Like, I'll gladly watch Iron Man and Iron Man 2 and 3, but I'm not gonna watch the fucking multitude of fucking movies he happens to star in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll watch the Avengers. He's in that, but I'm not gonna watch fucking. I'm gonna watch fucking like Spider-Man because he happens to be in there too. I'm gonna watch Spider-Man because I want to watch a Spider-Man movie, not a Marvel Universe movie. I want to watch a Spider-Man movie. So anyway, sorry, got a little off track there again. Just want to make my feelings clear on why I think these universes are just stupid. But yeah, Supergirl's coming out pretty soon, and the actress, because of course she's done this, because God forbid we have actors and actresses that actually know how to shut their fucking mouths till it's time to like act. Yeah, of course. She starts spouting political opinions about fucking just Oh my god, I don't even fucking remember now because it's so stupid. I don't like remembering stupid things. I don't. But she just starts spouting political opinions in an interview. And going back a bit to Snow White, it's like, which had Rachel Zegler, all she did was spout political opinions and shit on Disney. And here's the thing with this, right? This is the reason I made this video. These celebrities, I don't care who they have no fucking clue what they're talking about with any of their political opinions. Okay, it's like the thing with like Free Palestine. It's like Palestine attacked first, killed 6 women, and that's why the fucking Gaza war fucking happened. Like Palestine was the aggressor, and somehow they ended up as the good guys in the fucking like shit. It's like this is a thing. And then when there's actually I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole different fucking kettlefish of fucking shit. Like no. That's a whole different kettle of fish. But anyway, yeah, these like so each starts like shitting on her fellow male actor, starts shitting on the person who's playing the queen, shitting on like just the old movie in general, saying she found it creepy. And lo and behold, nobody wants to see her fucking movie because she's so fucking toxic and idiotic. So then fast forward to the present, and we have the actress from Supergirl doing the same fucking thing. Like, what is with these young... Like, here's the thing. I'm 33 years old, and these women are, like, younger than I am. Take it from an old man, ladies. Learn to shut the fuck up. I'm not even saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying you need to keep your opinions about yourself, about your politics, when it comes to these fucking movies. Because all it does is it doesn't negatively impact you, even though it probably will later. But the most immediate result is your movie starts losing potential money because you have people not wanting to fucking watch it. And the people who defend this shit, who defend these actors spouting these stupid fucking politics, they're usually like, oh, this movie wasn't made for you, so you don't have to go see it. Well, guess what, bitch? We don't see it. We don't fucking go see it. That's the point. The only way we're gonna go see it is if these people learn to shut the fuck up. Like, Christ, does everything need to be a political thing? This is something that I'm getting really sick of in almost every aspect. The next game became a political thing. The fucking World Cup became a political thing. The fucking like if I get to take a drink of water next time, am I gonna be given shit because I'm drinking out of a water system technically devised by the Democrats? Like, I'm getting sick of everything being a political thing. Okay? But there's a lot I want to talk about regarding those things. But I'll do it in another video because I have a habit of just going off the rails sometimes. So let's keep on the track and finish this video. Actors and actresses of Hollywood, stop injecting your politics into these interviews. All you do is fuck over your own movie. And the thing with Supergirl is that her movie wasn't even slated to do well in the first place. They're spending like millions on marketing and shit for this. And yet, somehow, despite spending like hundreds of millions, it was on track to make about 55 million of that back. But now it's declining because of these comments. This is what I'm talking about. Learn to shut the fuck up about your politics. Nobody cares. Nobody really wants to hear it. And those people who do care, whether they're on your side or not, it's going to negatively impact the movie regardless. It's going to impact your career, making sure you don't get any more real big roles like this. And probably the biggest one is you fuck over other people in the future who like you're fucking over somebody who later on might play Batman because you're injecting politics into this universe. Okay, you're injecting your politics into this universe, and the people who get offended by that are not going to come back for future movies. It doesn't matter. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. That was my final word. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Might be making one in a couple days, just, But, I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Have a good day. Bye-bye.